Linda again.
Oh, here we are at JonBenet Ramsey's grave. She was a little girl that was raped and murdered, and they could never find her killer and all this kind of stuff. She ended up being found in the basement of her house the day after Christmas. Well, this is her grave. Her mother, which is really sad, she was only 6 years old. Her mother died in 2006. She's buried here too. And then she had a half sister that passed away in a car accident in her 20s, and so she's buried here too. I think that's her, right beside JonBenet, and her mother is right back here.
That's her sister, y'all?
Yeah, that's her half sister.
Half sister. Okay.
That's her half
All right,
sister.
now I want to say something before I go over here, and I'll walk over this way. I want to say something, okay? Anytime you try to kill somebody, they generally claw, and this is her mother, which I don't think had anything to do with this whatsoever. But I'll go back over here to this little bundle of joy that had her life taken from her so young. It's a terrible story. This is my take on it, but I'm just going to state some facts. Number one, people, they leave gifts and trinkets for her. JonBenet is not forgot, and she's in the heart of many of us. And I strongly suggest if you have kids that are at a beauty pageant that are 6, 7, 5, whatever years old, that you would not make them look like models. This is a big indicator of that you ought to let them be children and not press them to the adult scene. Now, I'm going to give you just a little bit deeper insight into JonBenet, what I think happened to her. And if you ask anybody in law enforcement that knows anything about investigating, they'll probably agree with what I'm saying. But what happened was she was killed. But anytime you kill somebody, you try to strangle them or beat them or whatever, they're going to try to fight back. And they're going to claw and do all those things. There's going to be some form of a fight. And there, in this case, there was evidence that there was nothing different in this situation. And it tested the DNA under the fingernails. Well, the DNA didn't match any friends of the family. It didn't match any friends of the family. It did not match anybody in the family, the brother, the mother, anybody else. And this is why I'm so much against kids being in beauty pageants or whatever. Okay, what most people don't know is that they had a Christmas display in their house. So they had guests that would come in there. Some people that they don't know that would be able to walk throughout the house and look at it because the Ramseys were well-to-do people. So they were able to go into their home and to look at the rooms and the displays and everything. And my theory, I agree with the brother in this case. I agree with her brother. What happened is this little girl looked like a woman, okay? Which little girls are not supposed to look like women. And what happened is I really believe she was stalked by a high-profile pedophile, and that the pedophile come in there and killed her, which is what the DNA confirms. At least that's my theory. There's none of the DNA that matches the family, which is why they had such a hard time, because you're fighting people with money, and you have to do things a certain way and according to every procedure that they followed and every road they went down. None of it indicated the family, but somebody else that was an unknown assailant. So I really think they need to reopen this case on behalf of this precious little girl that lost her life so early. And I'm just glad that people still keep her in their memories. And I pray that this never happens to anybody else. That's why you need to take precautions to protect your children and let them be children. That's just my opinion. Um, but I really think that they need to reopen this case and they need to study the DNA that were under the fingernails that were found and to go after the killer of JonBenet Ramsey. But I just want to say it's a beautiful day. It's a little overcast. Still, it's a nice day up here in Marietta, Georgia, at JonBenet's resting place. God bless her. And over here is the mother. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And we thank you for watching. Thank you.